guys, Charlie here from Crochet, and I am filming this a couple days before I filmed the rest of the video, so yeah, you might see, so there might be some discrepancies in that, but just want to let you know what I will be filming. I mean, what this week's video is I have a load of hats and scarves and a pair of gloves that I want to frog and get the yarn from, so I'll be bringing you guys along with me for that. For the hats, I have this one, my little koala hat from when I was in primary. Oh, I love it. Cute little koala. And there's Harry Potter hat. Yeah. There's a Gryffindor Harry Potter one. I didn't wear it for a while, but I just don't wear hats. And these are like, some are mine, some are my sister's, some are like my mum's and that. I think that's all the hats. Yeah. This is the one pair of gloves I have. And then for scarves, there is a lot of scarves, which I'm fine with. I got this black one. It was my mum's, and you can probably already tell it's kind of coming apart already. And I did get permission from everyone that these belongs to do it. This scarf that used to be my sister's, I think it was. It has fabric on the other side, so I'm going to have to cut the fabric. I'm going to have to rip the seams and then get the fabric from that to take apart. I have this yellow scarf. I think it might have been my sister's or maybe mine when I was really young. Or it could have been mine that my mum kept and gave to my sister. And then this scarf. And this one, it has gold and sequins like crocheted into it. So that'll be interesting to take apart. And then I got these two. So these two are definitely mine. I know for a fact these are mine. And I think this one was also mine. But yeah. This one and this one. This one is definitely it, and I'm so excited to try this. So yeah, I am very excited to try that and to undo them all. So yeah, yeah. So the way I'm probably going to do it is I'll do hats, gloves, then scarves. You know what? Actually, I can actually just get started now because I have until 2 o'clock to be out the door because I got training. We're at the place where I volunteer. So yeah. Now, what is this string bit? Blue string thing. Like blue string on it. Don't know where that came from. Probably my sister did that. Here's my sister's weird. All sisters are weird. No offence if you don't like that being said about your sister. To be fair, I get very protective over my sister as well. What is it? Someone's done like a drawstring on it or something. Sewn like a piece of thread through it. Is that actually on the other one? Oh, that is actually on the other one. So that might actually be part of it. Oh well, I'm taking it apart. Who cares? So, flip this inside out. And the thumb hole as well. Okay, flip that. And I have washed these. I run them through the washing machine before. Like yesterday when we found these, I've run them all through the washing machine. So yeah, they're all they should be all nice and clean. Because these things have gone through the washing machine, I don't know how many times, so I'm sure it's fine just sending them through one more time. Anyway. Now based on the videos I've watched, those are the kind of seams you are wanting, like that one there. The one where it looks like two knitted pieces of fabric together and you can pull them apart like that to see the thread in between. No clue if I'm showing this properly or not, but yeah, from what I've heard of, that's what you're looking for, because I've done this once before and I think I mentioned this before, but with a cardigan that my mum didn't want anymore, so she just let me repurpose it for the yarn. I'm actually making a bag out of it right here. This is it, a beautiful white yarn. It's my friend's idea to turn it into a bag. Yeah, so, and these gloves are from M&S. And, does it say what the yarn is? What yarn type it's made out of? Oh, 91% acrylic, 1% polyester, and 1% metallical fibres, exclusive for trimmings. Well, okay, well, first I'm going to try and get this stretchy piece of string out. Oh, well, that snapped. Can I pull the rest of it, get the rest out of this side? Oh, well, that snapped again. Oh well. Sure, that will come out when or I can just use my darning needle. Go through like this and pull it out. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, yeah, let's see. There's one. There's like different strings in it. Oh, there it is. Starting to think I should just leave those in there and just start. Okay, so guys, you guys are going to see a time lapse of me doing the gloves because I just want to, you know, get these done, figure out how I'm doing it, and then I'll take you guys through the process with one of their hats or scarves or something. Okay, so I'll see you guys in the time lapse. Hey guys, so this is now Thursday. I think I filmed that clip and time lapse on Tuesday, but I am now have time to do the rest of them, which I'm excited about because I'm gonna get some pom-poms out of it and a load of yarn. Yeah, I got my first ever worm on my table. My first ever worm is the one I'm keeping. It's my worm. I do have a parcel coming today. It's got some more darning needles because I seem to always be losing mine, and it also has some of those little ones that are like slightly made to be bent at the end, so then like it's easier to get in. And also I have some keychain stuff coming, so I have the little beaded thing and lobster clasps because I want to turn my frogs and my worms into keychains. You know, I'll do some keychains, some not, but well, with the worms I feel like it'd be easier to have the keychain on there, just so then like it's easier to clasp it onto things for people. You know, if you want to put it on your bag you can, if you want to put it on your water bottle you can. It just makes it a bit easier. And instead of having to do all this gymnastics with the frog, you can just have the frog dangling down from a keychain. Yeah, I also need to figure out how to attach the keychains to the frogs since they're already made and stuffed. I do have some I haven't stuffed, so maybe the ones that are already stuffed just get sold like this, and the ones that haven't been get turned into keychains, but who knows. I also have a new pair of scissors coming for my yarn, some pretty nice scissors, because I've noticed these yarn shears, at least the pair I used on the cardigan, got really burnt. Like one of the pointy bits was longer than the other and I couldn't like safely put it back in place, and it just seemed ruined, and they're getting very blunt, so I just got a good pair of scissors off Amazon. So I got those 4 things coming today. But anyway, you're not here to hear me yap about what I'm ordering and that. You're here to see me unwind. And yes, I do have my notebook here because I was making a to-do list of things I need to do. I needed to do the hoop for my exercises, need to fold up washing, which I've done, and you can probably hear that in the background. That's the washing machine. I'm doing some clothes washing on the last load I need to do because Mum had to be up for an early, so that means which means I naturally woke up earlier than normal. Well, I'm naturally an early riser, and my nail's jagged, it's bugging me. Also, I have frog hats and scarves, and with that film video, then just make the meatballs and spaghetti sauce because we're having meatballs and spaghetti for dinner, which I'm excited about because I love spaghetti. But anyway, first thing I need to do is obviously bring my table in view. So first thing I need to do is obviously, yeah, put my notebook on the other table, and also put my water bottle over there, and my neck light. I don't need that, although it is a miserable day outside, so I got the light overhead on. And then I need to get my yarn winder out. First thing I'm probably going to do with these is I have 2 scarves that have fabric sewn into them, so I'm probably going to take the fabric off of those first and then start unwinding. So yeah, and fluff. Put another box off of down the bin in a bit. So yeah, how's your day going? Yeah, unwind. Yeah, but you guys probably, well, yeah, on the day this is being uploaded for you guys to watch, I'll be going yarn shopping. I'm very excited. It's because my best friend invited me out yarn shopping. No, So I am very excited, and with a couple other friends of ours and that. And I'm also told my family I'd treat them to a meal out, so I'm treating them to a takeaway for dinner that night. So yeah, exciting. And so first one I'm going to start with is this scarf. As you can see, it has fabric on the other side, but then pom-poms on this side, but it's very clearly knit. So first thing I need to do is, let's see, is the seam ripper in here. Last time I tried to use it, the seam ripper was a pain, but hopefully this time it will work a bit better. And no, the seam ripper ain't in here. Where the heck did it go then? One sec, give me a second. Let me have a look in my drawer. Why is my phone sitting like that? Let me have a look in this drawer. Where is it? Is it in here? Oh, there it is. Here's the seam ripper. I chucked it in my drawer instead of putting it in here. There it goes. I'm scatterbrained sometimes. Also, last time this didn't really work, so I ended up just using my shears for it all. So let's get to the end. Let's have a look. There we go. That's one bit undone. Now I just got to do this 100 more times. Also, with my whole book little challenge, you know, read one book a month, I have finished Mockingjay, so that'll count as my book for this month, because even though I technically started it last year, I read the majority of it this year, therefore it counts, because my rules. So yeah, and there's the washing done. I'll go hang that up in a sec. Wait. So yeah, I've done one book, and I've started Sunrise on the Reaping, which I'm very excited for. No, not Sunrise on the Reaping, Ballad of Songbird and Snake. I don't know how I could get those two mixed up. And also, I'm back to rewatching Walking Dead. But I got to season 7. And if you guys have watched Walking Dead, you know what goes on in season 7. And my mum was like, yeah, no, you gotta wait for me to watch that because you're getting to the interesting part. So I can't watch it. I have to wait for my mum. So I'm just watching Tiani with market prep videos and that. I'm hoping next summer I'll be able to do some markets. But where I live, and well, I don't really have a car. And none of my friends have a car. So where I live, it'd probably have to be markets in like schools and that, you know, places that are a bit more local. So I don't have a lot to carry to them. But anyway, I am going to go hang up that washing. And then I'll be back with a time lapse of me doing this. Because, well, I don't think you guys want me sitting here talking for like 20 minutes while I do this, okay? So there it is. There's my clicker. I found my clicker. And so I will see you guys after the time lapse. And also after the time lapse and during the time lapse, I'm also gonna take the fabric off. Where's the hat? This hat, off the inside of this hat. So I'm gonna do both, and then I'll be back with you guys. See ya. So guys, I'm literally nearly at the end of the video I started when I started doing this one, and that video is like half an hour long, and I have literally opened both ends and gone that far down on the scarf. Yeah, so I think I'm going to turn the camera off and just lock in and get this done. Then I'll turn it back on when I start the hat, because ideally the hat would be quicker. Should have started with the hat, but I've already started this one. Oh well. But yeah, also if I don't get all these done in this video, well, technically today, because I'm filming today, editing tomorrow, but if I don't get all these done, then guess what? You get part 2. but that's for me to see in the future, because if I only have like 1 or 2 scarves left to do or something, then I ain't doing a part 2. But say I have about half of them left, then yeah, I'd do a part 2. Anyway, let me just continue on this, get this done and ripped up, basically, get the fabric off, then I will see you guys after that. Bye guys. Hey guys, so it's been half an hour and I have gotten quite a lot of work done. Now I haven't done this bit because I want to show you how I've been doing it. I should probably bring the camera closer then. But yeah, I want to show you how I've been doing it because I found a way to do it. Then afterwards I just got to pick out all the ends of the thread out, the fabric and all that, so I can throw all the thread in the bin. Because it's all cut up thread. What the heck am I going to use that for? I took the tag off, and this yarn is 80% acrylic, 20% polyester. Back is 100% polyester, so I'm guessing this is 100% polyester, the fabric bit. And yeah, nothing else. Part of a 2-part set, so I'm guessing this is another part of the set, which this also says, because otherwise what the heck is the other part of the set? No, the label doesn't say if it's part of the set, but who cares? Okay, anyway, let me bring you guys closer so I can show you guys this. Okay, so let me move this table out of the way. And then bring you guys closer. Hello. So, guys, even closer, because you guys get a nice close-up of this. So, the thread, like right there in the middle, like you probably can't see the thread very well on camera, but that thread, I take my shears, I go and snip, and then that should give a rip that goes down a few stitches. Then I just repeat, and I have spent another half an hour doing this. Sometimes it doesn't go, so I just cut a couple more threads. Yeah, if I'm really lucky, I get a nice rip and it goes down quite far away, but that doesn't happen very often. So yeah, as you see, it only goes down 1 or 2 stitches, but hey, any bit of help is worth it. Yeah, oi, come on. Come on. Oi. So yeah, and see, very close to the end already. So, snip and pull. Oh, that didn't go very far. Also, I've been thinking about maybe making some bees, you know, some little bumblebees. Same style as my frogs and worms. Although I was thinking about getting some fluffy yarn, you know, plush yarn, to make a couple frogs out of, and then I can just see which ones sell better. You know, see what ones the people prefer. Because obviously I have a load of acrylic frogs, and I want to see how much plush frogs would go. Hey, there we go. They're both apart now. Yay. Now I just need to do that whole process all over again with this hat. On this hat, it's a lot harder to see the stitches, but I think I see them. So you get one and snip. Got one, and ooh, that's coming apart a lot nicer. And this beginning part, I literally just make the little hole, and then I use my fingers to hold it apart, and then just go snip until it gets so big that I can't do that anymore. Because if I keep doing it, I'll break my fingers. Eee, there we go, snip, 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 and hey, look at that hole already. Very good. So I'm going to put you guys over into a hyperlapse, because for some reason my phone don't do time. This phone don't do time lapses. It does hyperlapses. Yeah. So even though on the first one I spent like half an hour doing that, the time lapse only went for 12 seconds. So yeah, and I know it's been half an hour because before I ended the time lapse, I had to look at my phone, so it was 9 o'clock, and I had to look at, and the video I'm watching is, I finished off that other one because I had a few minutes left, and I've been watching the next one in this playlist, and it's half an hour long, and I'm at 26 minutes, so it's basically been half an hour. So I'll put you guys in a hyperlapse, and I will finish this hat, and then I'll see you guys again afterwards, okay? And I'm also going to pick out all the thread out of these, okay, as well, okay? So I'll see you guys then. So guys, I have just finished this hat. Can't remember if I said this in the last clip or not, but it is raining outside. It is pouring down. But anyway, I got the hat thing, and I got these two tassels, which are clearly just thingied together. So yeah, I can take these apart and use that for scrap yarn probably. Also, I just realised in that time lapse I haven't pulled out all the things of the yarn or the thread. So yeah, let me just go through all the crochet pieces and do that, and then we will start unwinding them. I think I'm going to start with the hat because how it's constructed, it looks like there's a load of ends coming out at the end. So that'll probably be, ends coming out of the bottom. So that'd probably be easiest. So yeah, I'll start with the hat first. Anyway, let me do this, and I'll probably start with the tassels and then move on to the hat. And there's a pom-pom on top. So hopefully after it's taken off, I can have the pom-pom. Maybe put the pom-poms on my own hats. Same with the other hats. I want the pom-poms, so I can put the pom-poms on my hats that I've made. I'm just stealing from other products. I'm kidding, it's not stealing. These are mine. My family bought these, like, they're ours. Anyway, let me go get through all the thingies off of here, all the thread. And then I'm also going to clear off my table, and then I will be back to unwind these hats with you. Hey guys, so just cleared up a bit. So first thing I'm going to do is sort out these. See if these bits are long enough for me to, use, or if they're just going to go straight into my scrap jar. So I did start using the one with the blue lid, but then I realised that's kind of my favourite one, so I don't really want to use it on this in case that breaks like the other yellow one. So they're sewn together as well. More thread. I'm getting tired of thread. Yeah, so let's get this all chopped off. Come on. Snip. Also, for any of you guys that do live in the UK, or just watch soap operas, like, I am an Emmerdale girly. Like, I watch Emmerdale. My mum watches Emmerdale and Corrie, but I don't really watch Corrie, not really my thing. Watched a few episodes after Corriedale, but not really. But also, so any of you guys that are Emmerdale girlies or Coronation Street girlies, what was your opinion on Corriedale? Like, the crossover between Coronation Street and Emmerdale. My opinion is more people should have died. Really. I mean, realistically, who died? John. And that, and Billy from, Coronation Street. Like, 2 people died. I was expecting more people too. Like, I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but I kind of want more people to die. Well, technically, Ray died, but he was technically dead before the episode. We just don't know who killed him. But also, what was, because that mystery man that was, kidnapping that young girl, Jodie, we now know her name is. My mum said that that's Graham from Emmerdale, who used to work for Kim Tate and was Joe's right-hand man. So he was Joe's right-hand man when Joe left or died or whatever happened to him. I wasn't watching, but at that point, I was just a kid. But whatever happened to him, he then started to work for Kim and then apparently died at Pierce's hands, Rona's crazy ex. So apparently that's who that guy is. But why was he kidnapping Jodie? So I'm guessing Graham's coming back to Emmerdale. That's why they've introduced him. Or maybe he's going to be a character that'll forever be in both, Trying to get Jodie, because Jodie's now in Corrie. Him always trying to get Jodie back, but, to kidnap her or take wherever he was taking her. But also going back to the Dales, because, the Tates are there, basically. I wonder if he's going to try and take Dawn like Joe took Dawn from Billy. Different Billy in Emmerdale. Emmerdale's Billy, not the Billy from Corrie. And people who don't watch them, this is probably very confusing for them. is a soap opera. They're soap operas. They're meant to be confusing. Okay? Anyway, just got that one all done. I'm just keeping an eye out outside just in case I see the Amazon van with my parcel, because they're meant to be here by 1. And it is currently, come on, nearly 10 o'clock. That's basically 2 more hours to be here. And I did set myself an alarm for when to start clearing up and make my lunch, because the last time I kind of just forgot to have my lunch for about an hour, and I like to have my lunch like basically dead on 12, because I'm autistic. I need structure, I need routine. I just ignore the people outside. Like if you hear any talking from outside, just ignore it. But yeah, these things are taking forever. Okay, I'm gonna unfinish doing all these because they are taking forever. 5 minutes just to get that bit done. So I'm gonna get rid of all these threads, get rid of the thread on them, and then come back, and then hopefully we can move on to the actual important stuff of this video. So guys, that is finally done. So first things first is gonna unbraid these because they're all braided up. Because down at the bottom it's a big yarn wrapping around, so I want to see if I can, you know, take that off without having to cut it off. No, seems like I'll just have to cut it off. Oh well. Pretty sure most of these tassels are going to go in my scratcher. There we go. Take that off. Take that off. Come on, come off, come off, come off. There you go. And yeah, just like I thought. They'll cut up in that. You know, they'll cut up pieces, not really like... So this will be good stuff to stuff bags with. Not bags, to stuff frogs with and that. So let's grab these as well. I'm going to pull these apart just to make it a bit easier. Like I'm going to pull and pump them in, like, well, not one by one, but I'm like going to pull each one apart into smaller ones. I pull it apart like that and then put it in. Let's go. I hope you guys enjoyed that Harry Potter video last week. Yes, sorry it took so long to upload. It took forever. Yeah, but I'm going to have to do a bit more fancy editing on it because I had to take it down and then re-upload it with some edits because of copyright. So yeah, that's why it got taken down and then re-uploaded a few hours later. So yeah. So with the other one, I'm going to have to do some fancy editing. Also, I'm kind of going to save that video for a week where I don't have time to film a video, that part 2. Because, well, I'm going to put this in the second part anyway, but I might as well tell you guys now. I haven't done the Fantastic Beasts film yet because, well, it got taken off of Netflix before we had a chance to watch the second and third ones. So I have to order them online, but I haven't done that yet because, to be honest, I just haven't gone around to doing it yet. So this third one's going to be a while. I gotta wait till I'm in like gotta get them and then wait till I'm in like a Harry Potter mood to watch them, because that's just what it is with me. If I ain't in the mood to watch things, I don't want to watch it, and then just the whole time I'll just want to turn it off, and I don't want to do that with it. So last bits. And I do truly love Harry Potter. I mean, I had a huge Harry Potter phase. Just I've kind of grown out of it a bit. Like, not grown out of it, but I've kind of grown up a bit. So when I was obsessed with Harry Potter, I was like 12. Still plenty of room in that jar, even if it doesn't look like it. Yarn can be compacted because it's soft and fluffy. Plus, I'm making that Sally doll right now, so that uses loads. This will be useful for it. And if it's too much, then I have a spare jar down there. I'll just put it in there until I got room again. So there we go. Boom, 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 boom. And there. All of that done. Now, time to do the hat. Okay, where's the hat? There it is. There's the hat. So, it's got all these parts though. Let's see if I can get started. See. In the hat. Well, first of all, here's the seam. So first of all, I got to cut along the seam to release it, make it a panel. So more thread. So let me do this, and so just got to find the seam, find one of the threads and snip. Yeah, and then it starts to come apart. Another end. A couple more down here. Snip. Pull it apart. Anyway, let me do this and then I will be back and we can finally unwind this. So guys, finally got it all sorted and I got the pom-pom off, which is good. So I'm going to put that on one of my hats. So I'm happy about that. I got pom-pom. I need to get, when I do this scarf, I'm going to grab a bowl to put all the tiny pom-poms in and I might try and incorporate them into something. But anyway, let's see. Can I just... So yeah, just target that in, comes off, and just tuck here, come on, there we go. Then and let's see this end, come on. There we go. So this gold bit, I don't think I'm going to keep that or keep that attached to it at least. I think that gold bit I might you know, wind up separately, maybe use that for something else. But this yarn, this one, is going to be the yarn that goes on my yarn winder. So get on there and on there and rewind. Now, this stuff for now I'm just gonna wind up by hand. Then so yeah, at least that's how it is with this hat. So, you know what, instead of just doing this separately, I'll just do them together. It's no big deal. Really should know. So put that on there and then wind. Yeah, so gonna go into a time lapse and I'm going to get this done. So I'll see you guys and I will let you know if I have any, you know, mistakes or interruptions. So guys, that's that hat done. Yeah, I think this video is definitely going to be part 2 because that's only one hat and it's already nearly 11 o'clock. That took me 2 hours. So yeah, I got 2 cakes out of it and all those scraps because the bottom bit was a bit like slanted because of obviously the tassels. So yeah, I have a load of scraps which go straight into the jar. Oh, the darning needle was under there, I didn't realise that. So yeah, we still got about half a jar if I really push it down. So still got plenty. And obviously I got a pom-pom as well, which I like a lot. I'm very happy about that. So next thing I will be doing will be this scarf, but I will be stopping in 1 hour to have my lunch, because obviously I can't just keep going and forget to eat. I need to eat, I'm still human. But yeah, so let me go grab a bowl to put these tiny pom-poms in. I think this is going to be a much thinner yarn. Ooh, I think that might be the end bit there. Ooh, I think I've already found the end that's been weaved in. Come here. Come here, come here, come here. There it is. There it is. Come on. Come here. There we go, got the end out already. Just need to snip that and take that chain off, and then hopefully this will be one that just goes zoom, 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 really quickly. Yeah. Anyway, let me go grab the bowl to put the pom-poms in. So put all these pom-poms in. And then I will start unraveling that. But I'm going to try and not make too much of a mess, because I'll still need to move all this so I can sit down and eat my lunch. There, got the bowl. Now I just go get my blanket on, because it is a cold day. It is freezing, but I should be used to that. I've lived here all my life. I should be used to the cold temperatures. Anyway, which end was it? No, it was the other end. Yep, there's the end. So now we just go snip, snip, snip. And now let's have a look. There we go. Oh, who's that messaging? Who's that notification? Oh, it's my friend. Okay, guys, give me a sec. I'm just gonna. So, guys, I am going to go into a time lapse. Obviously, see what my friend wants, and then I'll probably continue recording after lunch, guys. Okay, so I'll see you guys after lunch. So guys, just wanted to quickly hop on here because my parcel has arrived, and oops, I very nearly accidentally showed my address. Okay, that'd be bad. Okay, let's just pull that off. There, that parcel's arrived. So let's give it a open, and I'll show you guys what I got. So first, I got this. No, they're mixed up. No, they're all mixed up. But these are the bits and pieces. And there is this tube of darning needles. Oh. And then these lobster clips for the keychain. And then I got 2 pairs of some new shears. These seem like fancier ones, so hopefully they'll be better. And you can lock them, so I can lock my sister out of them. So let's just, I'm not going to give you a closer look at the shears. I don't want to get demonetized for showing a weapon. Something that could be used as a weapon or anything. So sorry, you won't get a closer look at those until I'm using them. But the darning needles. It comes in, I picked these because they came in a nice little tube. Nice case for them. Okay, well, these darning needles, they're just a bog standard one, so you guys know what they look like. So let me just get these ones back in the tube. And then these are the other ones I got. Ones that are a little bent, so it's easier to get in, especially at an angle. So those will be helpful. Shake them in and put the there. Give them a shake, get them all down, and put the lid on. That's them. Okay, let's have a closer look at these lobster clasps. Oh, come on, open up, open up. And they're in more plastic. Let's just get one out. So yeah, that is what they look like. They work like that. You know, just your box standard ones. Quickly, we close that up. And now, these. They are getting all mixed up and I do not like it. I do not like that these are getting mixed up. Yeah, there's tape on it. Yeah, also the Amazon driver just poked it through the door, didn't even try to ring the bell. Like, seriously? Lift it up. There's the piece of paper that says all the colours I have. And another piece of paper. They've got so many slots that they have colours coming out. They have colours and bags as well. Let me just get all those bags out and let me just organise these a bit. Put the right ones back in the right ones. But yeah, now they're all come together. I'm going to close this up and then show you. So yeah, all there, nice and together. And then these are the colours that came in bags. So another green, another red, which is a different shade of red from the red in there. These are all different shades from the colours that are in there. These seem like the more muted shades. So yeah, there's the pink. There's the more muted yellow grey colour, and then I dropped one. And there's another blue colour. The colours on here that it says it's come with is sky blue, purple, red, white, silver, orange, lake blue, grass green, pink, yellow, green, gold, blue, deep pink, grey, light pink, purple, black, beige and brown. Okay, so yeah. Anyway, also around after lunchtime-ish, my friend will be coming round. So when my friend's round, I'll probably just be doing time lapses or maybe just not filming at all. And then I'll see you guys when they're gone, okay? Anyway, let me put these all away and tidy up. And then I'll keep going. So I've got half an hour until lunchtime, okay? Okay. So guys, that is the scarf done. Yep, I got all that yarn from that scarf. So now, which one to do next? I've got 2 hats here. And then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 scarves. Okay, I'm going to do this scarf because this seems nice and quick. Seems like it'd be nice and quick and well, I'm obviously running out of time today, so yeah, this is going to be a multiple part series. But yeah, I'm going to do this one. These tassels, I'm just going to pin the bow and then pin here. Okay, guys? So, let's get started on doing this one. Okay, come on. Go pop the bow back on the table. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get off here, tassel. Yeah, after I've done this one, if I have time to, because obviously I'm just going to keep filming until like, I'd say maybe like my mum gets home, but also doing 3 in one video, even though it might be a lot, but it doesn't seem like a lot in a video if you that. So I might do another one tomorrow and then end it there and then edit it, maybe. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna put this on a time lapse so you guys can just watch me do a time lapse of undoing the tassels and getting started on that, because honestly at this point I'm not tired, but like probably gonna take me a while to do all of these. So yeah, I'm gonna do a time lapse to undo those tassels and then you'll see me then. So guys, this is all the things that I have done in this video. That was the gloves. That was the scarf I've just finished. That was the other scarf. And that was the hat. Okay, so that's everything I've done. The things I have left to do is this scarf, this scarf, this scarf, this scarf, and this scarf, plus these 2 hats, and also I got a pom-pom from the hat. So yeah, that is everything, but I am exhausted. I've barely done any crochet today and I want to do some, so I think that's where I'm going to leave it for this video. The rest I'll do in the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because it really does help, because YouTube changed their algorithm about that. So it does really help, but especially small creators like me. Hopefully one day I'll be big, but right now I'm small. But anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I certainly enjoyed making it, and I'll see you in the part 2 to do the rest of them. Anyway, I will see you guys then. Bye!